Hi friends, welcome to Consumer Behavior. Today we are going to see a topic of theories of personality. How different theories will help you out for you to understand a different personality in society. We will see now. Myself is Manmandi, Assistant Professor, Department of Management Studies. So personality is majorly on the first one is the trait theory. So this theory is understood the individual by breaking down the behavior pattern into different observable traits. So based on the traits, we are going to be understanding the personalities and under this kind of trait theories. So coming to the psychodynamic theory, so here major it is encompasses what unconscious determinants of the behavior. By seeing the unconscious determinants of the people, they are able to understand the psychodynamic theories. So coming to the humanistic theories, its emphasis on individual growth and improvement. So interactive approach is it describes a personality as a composite of an individual psychological process. Coming to the Eynick's three dimensions personality, British Eynick developed a model of personality based on just three universal traits. So based on the three universal traits, he has defined the different dimensions of the personalities, which we can able to see it now. First one is introversion and extroversions. So normally these kind of introversions people, they are might be very quiet and they are very much reserved with the people. They don't want to be mingled. They don't want to be very much sociable with the society. So while if coming to the other kind of the kind of personality, that is the extroverts, they might be very much social and they are very much always outgoing people with the society. So next is neuroticism or emotional stability. Neuroticism refers to individual tendency to become upset and emotional. Yes, people are very much emotional and very frequently they will get upset in to this different situation. While coming to the other style, emotional stability people, they are tendency to remain emotionally constant. So these people are very much emotionally instabilized, and these people are very much emotionally stabilized and constant. Psychocitizen. So these people who are high on their trait and tend to have a difficulty in dealing with the reality. They are very much realistic people. They want to be very much realistic. They are going to see the situation very realistically. Anti-social and hostile people, and non-empathetic and manipulative people. So according to Sigmund Freud in 1856 to 1939 is father of psychoanalysis. So he spent a lot of time with the development of complex theories of how psyche and mind will be operates and central to so that's why it's Freud theory. So perhaps this creates the latest contribution of psychology. It is a knowledge that psycho consists of a part of that consciousness and pre-consciousness and unconsciousness. By taking these things, he has extended how personality becomes changed by conscious and pre-conscious and unconscious things. So, according to Sigmund Freud, he has developed a three-part of personality, that is unconscious mind. This kind of it includes your present perception and memories, or thoughts, or fantasies, or feelings about you have. So this is unconscious mind, that is you, what people are having, what is the perception you are having towards something, or some situation, or some personalities, or might be memories what you are having regarding some personalities, or a thought what you are having regarding some situation or some personalities, or what kind of fantasies will influence on our behavior. So coming to the pre-conscious mind, it includes the memories you are not at the moment thinking about how can readily bring into mind. So now no one has a problem with these two layers of the mind. So unconscious mind, I think that unconscious is the sources of our motivations, where they are simply desire for approach, eggs, and compulsions, and other motives and artists and scientists. So coming to the Freud and theory, that is IT, ego, and superego. So here the ID is nothing but, so this kind of things is primary component of personality. So it pressurizing principle. It's going to be pressurizing individuals to have a better benefit very straightforwardly. So strive for a immediate satisfaction. This kind of idea influence an individuals to get an immediate satisfaction from all the desires and needs and want whatever they have wanted. So if you take example of if an infant feeling hungry, he will cry. So they say baby if the baby cries wanted to have a full milk, so it cries very immediately. So he will cry till he is satisfied. So the heady fails to result of his tension and anxiety. So when heady will fails means when there is a tension and anxiety, it fails. So ego states that responsible for dealing with the reality. So it more of them they are going to be deal with the reality of. So reality principles by the cost of doing or abandoning and something. That means they are going to see the cost, how much might be cost which has to be weighed in order to fulfill such kind of needs and wants that is going to be analyzed in this ego. So here the discharging tension by finding out the objectives and real world created by the idea. So here based on the idea we are going to be seeing the pros and cons of that particular thing and how we are going to be how the cost and how the effect will be affected based on that idea will be decided. So superego is nothing but the holds of our internalized moral standards that we can acquire by the parents and society, whether we have to do it or not. If it is doing well, if we are doing what is the like moral standards will most of them it will influence on individuals in this stage. So coming to the humanistic psychological theory, so humanistic psychological theory assumes that people are motivated to achieve person's goal by internal forces. So here individuals will be get motivated by for the purpose of what internal forces will influence on individuals. Humanistic theories usually take a phenomenological approach that focuses on individual unique experience and way by interpreting the world. So if you take example of Maslow's and self-actualization, Abraham Maslow was one of the founder of humanistic approach. Here the deficiency needs unwanted unsatisfied needs will influence on individuals to fulfill those needs. So deficiency needs such as physiological needs, safety needs, love, belongingness and esteem needs will influence on individuals to put effort to get the particular things. Maslow insisted that understanding it is truly human and psychologists must consider motive that we go behind the deficiency needs. Self-actualization is the final level of psychological needs, where psychological self-actualization needs accept themselves, others, and nature. Self-actualization individuals have a peak experience found that deeply felt moment that have important and lasting effect on individuals. So coming to the last area of personality, that is a behavioral personality theory. Behavioral theory suggests that people is a result of interaction between individuals and environment. So environmental behavior theory this theory studies that observable and measurable behavior, rejecting theories that is takes the internal thoughts and the feelings about the interaction. In F.W. Skinner theory of behavior says that Skinner is a theory is based on operant condition, which means when the organism is operating in an environment, the organism will encourage the special kind of enforcement and stimulate the interest of the individuals and simply enforces them to meet the things. So reinforcement increases the behavior and punishment decreases the end. So this is that till now we have gone through with that personality theory, trait theory, and the psychodynamic theory and interactive approach. So for further reference, you can refer these books. Thank you.